Yeah, there's a good chance Ashton Carter, who recently took office as the new U.S. Defense Secretary, and Secretary of State John Kerry will pay a visit to Seoul next month. This is part of their separate trips to Northeast Asia. Our Lee Ji-yoon tells us more.
Two top U.S. officials are likely to fly out to Seoul next month. This is according to Korea-based Yonhap News Agency on Wednesday, citing diplomatic sources in Washington. U.S. Defense Secretary Ashton Carter and Secretary of State John Kerry are reportedly planning separate trips to Northeast Asia in April, including stops in South Korea and Japan. Their visits come ahead of President Park Geun-hye and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's planned trips to Washington this year. As to what Carter is planning to do while he's here, the report says he's likely to talk about stepping up cooperation between Seoul and Washington to deter North Korean nuclear threats. The focus is also on whether or not he will talk about the issue of deploying an advanced U.S. missile defense system called THAAD to South Korea. Supporters claim deploying the system would better protect the country against North Korea's ballistic missiles, while opponents say it would only worsen relations with China and Russia. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry is also expected to make a stop in Seoul sometime next month. Yonhap sources say that while he's here, Kerry's likely to address any remaining issues surrounding last week's attack on U.S. Ambassador to South Korea Mark Lippert by an anti-U.S. activist. Kerry may also discuss ways to strengthen ties between Seoul and Washington in the wake of the attack on the U.S. ambassador. Lee Ji-yoon, Arirang News.